this video, I'm going to explain what borderline personality disorder, or BPD, is. And then I'm going to show you a quick quiz to help you to self-diagnose. BPD is basically a mood disorder which interferes with your ability to have relationships with other people. And it has four main symptoms. The first symptom is emotional instability. The second, a disruption in your patterns of thinking. The third, impulsive behaviours that would be considered unduly risky or inappropriate. And finally, intense but very unstable relationships. Now, if you have BPD, you may find that you experience very high levels of stress and anxiety. You may find that you easily take offence. You may also struggle with really painful thoughts about yourself or other people. And you may also self-harm or experience an urge to self-harm. Now, in terms of the causes, it's not completely clear why BPD occurs, but like many psychological disorders, it's thought to be a combination between genetic and environmental factors. In particular, a traumatic event that has occurred in your childhood, so maybe parental neglect or abuse of some sort, physical, emotional or sexual. And BPD usually occurs when you are a teenager. Now, in terms of why it's called BPD, this is kind of a historical thing. When mental health was being categorised into psychotic and neurotic, experts didn't feel that it fell into either category, but instead sat kind of in between those two on an imaginary line. Hence the term borderline personality disorder. Okay, so now for the quiz. So ask yourself these questions. Do you fear rejection and behave really quite frantically if rejection is threatened? Do you have very intense but unstable relationships where you go from idolising a person to intensely disliking them? Do you feel quite unsure of yourself, who you are, what you like? Do you find yourself taking risks quite impulsively that could cause you harm? Like spending money, risky sexual behaviours, substance misuse, risky or reckless driving or binge eating? Do you self-harm or feel an urge to self-harm? Do you find yourself often talking or thinking about suicide? Do you experience intense but quite short emotional lows? Do you often feel quite empty inside? Do you have intense, uncontrolled bursts of anger that seem kind of out of proportion with the situation? And when you feel stressed, do you often feel quite paranoid or suspicious, or maybe detach yourself from yourself and your surroundings? Now, if you've answered yes to two or more of these questions, it's quite possible that you are suffering from borderline personality disorder. But there are some very effective treatments for BPD, which I'm going to go through in the next video. In the meantime, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for listening, and I will see you soon.